This afternoon, it was something to watch, wasn't it? How many of y'all was shocked when y'all heard Case Keenum was going to be the starting quarterback for the Texans? I found out maybe a little bit before kickoff. And the first thing I thought was like, Case Keenum. And when we really think about it, it's not really a surprise. Hometown kid, he's a veteran, he was sure a competitor. So when I heard Davis Mills wasn't going out there for the starting quarterback position, I was like, man, what kind of insights do they have? Outstanding decision. Outstanding decision. Case Keenum managed this game very well. Yes, he made a few mistakes. He threw a pick six, but he also came down and got a touchdown as well. So every bad play he made up for it. And the biggest one of all was the Singletary in stride to go down and get him in field goal range to kick a field goal. This is one of the most impressive wins for the Houston Texans, probably since they've been born, since they've been a franchise. Your whole offense is pretty much depleted. You don't have your starting quarterback. You're missing all kind of offensive weapons. We know about Tank Dell out for the season. Then you hear Nico Collins wasn't going to play. You're missing people on the offensive line. You got your backup quarterback in Case Keenum. At least he got the nod for the starting position. And you go out there and win a tough game against the Tennessee Titans at their place, wearing our traditional Houston Oilers uniforms, I might add. And that was tough to watch. It really was. We should be wearing those old school uniforms if anything, but I understand. They moved out of town. Bud Adams, the new regime, which is the McNairs, they say they out of town. This is new ownership. We want to start our own thing. Kind of get it, but then I don't get it. But you went out there and battled shorthanded, very shorthanded. The offense didn't look good at all. I mean, we were just making it up with Play-Doh, putting water on it, just trying to form it into whatever we can make it be until we find some solid, put it under some sun, let it heat up, harden up a little bit, and we was able to find some plays. Singletary, if it wasn't for Fairbairn hitting that game-winning field goal, you might got player of the game. Outstanding running by you. Without that production, no way Houston Texans win this game. He opened up the running game. They stuck to it. That was the most important thing, sticking to the running game. It's real easy to get pass happy when you're getting jammed up for 1 or 2 yards, which they was early in the ball game, but you stuck with it and you was able to bust some wide open for a few yards, pause. And you gained some momentum. You was able to stick to it and play off the pass. Huge win by the Houston Texans. No doubt about it. Now, I want to talk about one situation that happened in the game before we kicked that game-winning field goal, because I was puzzled by this. Why are we winding the clock all the way down to kick a 54-yard field goal when you have 2 timeouts and it's 3rd and 7, I believe? What are we doing at that point? I was furious up until him actually kicking the field goal and making it, because if you'd have missed that field goal, oh my goodness. Oh man, you'd have talked about furious. You're at the 37-yard line and you're willing to kick a 54-yard field goal for the game winner when you got 2 timeouts and it's 3rd down and you wind the clock down to 3 seconds? You got to help your kicker out better than that. I mean, are we playing to lose or are we playing to win? You got to see what kind of yardage you can get off of that. Let's try to scoot it up a little bit. Do another run play. I know we got a backup quarterback, but we can't play scared. If we're scared, we need to go to church. Get as much yards as you need to help the field goal kicker. 54 yards is not no piece of cake. He hit it, but it ain't no piece of cake. That's too long of a field goal, especially when you had 2 timeouts and it's not even a 4th down. So we got to clean that up, because in the playoffs, you play like that, you will be losing. You got to maximize everything you have when you're out there trying to win a game, especially when you're in scoring position. You're willing to settle just for winding the clock. I think it was 30-some seconds on the clock. We're sitting at 3rd down with 2 timeouts. 37-yard line. But all that's in the past. I don't even want to think about that, but it's just about the decision making. I've seen this too many times before. I don't want to go back to that thought process. So I'm just going to look at that as a little brain freeze that should never happen again, because you can't play scared. Yeah, Keenum threw an interception. We shouldn't have to pass it in that situation. Hand it off to Singletary. Yeah, he been getting hit behind the line a few times. If you're scared to kick a 56, 57-yard field goal, so you rather settle for the 54-yard field goal, it really doesn't make any sense. Trust your guys, trust the play, trust that you're going to pick it up, at least gain some yards. He could have busted for a touchdown like he did the other play, but a flag brought it back. But think about those situations strong when you're in game-winning position. Don't put it on your field goal kicker, especially a guy that just came back. Fairbairn's good, but I'm not all the way sold on Fairbairn. I've seen Fairbairn blow some field goals previous years and cost the game too. It's okay, but I ain't all the way sold on Fairbairn. That was a long 54-yard field goal. Could have went either way, but lucky he nailed it right down. But like I said, it's a thought process. But great win for the Texans. Proud of it. Big win, beating the Titans, especially with the Jaguars playing the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens get them. It's going to give you a little more cushion. You have the same record. Everybody's battling now. So that was a huge win to go down there in Tennessee and pull that one off. You could not let that one slip away. And it could have easily slipped away. Short-handed. You got all the excuses in the world. Depleted, whatever the case may be, but y'all went down there and y'all grit and grind and y'all pulled it out. Shouts out to y'all. Big win. Gutsy win. But we're going to get into D'Amico Ryans. We're going to see what he's got to say at the press conference after the big win. Just a hell of a game to pull out. Like I said, I'm expecting the Jaguars to lose against the Baltimore Ravens just to add some more leadway. Got to gain ground here. Get to the bottom end. You can't lose these games. You can't. You got to try to win them all. If you slip up, lose one, it better be against a damn good team that you ain't got no business beat. That's the only ones you should be losing to. But the ones on that schedule that you projected to win and you know you can win, go ahead and grab them. Go ahead and grab them. But let's get into D'Amico Ryans. I think we're going to hear Case Keenum as well. See what they got to say about this afternoon.
Plays, held them in the run games. I thought all day the defense was playing really good football all day. For our guys, it's really not about uniforms. I mean, for us, it's about being effective when we're on the field, doing what we're supposed to do to go win a game. We really don't care what we're wearing or what the other team is wearing.
I guess it's hard to hear them in the press conference, at least them asking them questions and all that stuff, but you hear D'Amico pretty good. But I guess they asked him about, what do you think about the Randall Oiler uniforms? You know, D'Amico will keep it PG. We don't care what they wearing, what we wearing. We going out there trying to win a football game. But me, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's the reason why we went out there and we whooped their ass, because they was wearing those uniforms. Yeah, that's right. But no, we got to keep it PG. We got to keep it PG. We understand that.
It's about us playing good football. Yeah, Case did a really nice job today. I mean, being very efficient, all right, keeping us moving, and no play bigger than the play there at the end, right? Seeing him scramble around, right, to find motor for the big explosive pass to put us in field goal range, right? It just shows Case he's just a true professional, right? Even though he hasn't played in a while, you know, he's ready for the moment. He was ready for the moment. He let our guys know that he was ready for the moment, and he showed up and made big-time plays for us. Yeah, I felt like they would give us the best chance to win this game.
Nico, what does this game maybe say about the depth of this team? That's obviously down a lot of guys. I can't what does it maybe say about kind of the depth?
Yeah, we have a deep group, and one thing we talk about, one thing we preach is this: it doesn't matter who's out there. Of course, we miss CJ, we miss Will, we miss Blake. A lot of guys were out, and our guys didn't blink. It didn't matter. Whoever steps on that field, we expect our guys to give their best, and that's what they did today. Yeah, overall, I mean, when you sack the quarterback 7 times, all right, Nelson showed up big time with the interception and the pass breakup there in overtime. I mean, play after play, right? Defense stood up and made plays. Stingley played well for us. Christian Harris.
And my bad, I forgot to mention the defense. I'm so on the edge of trying to patty cake this offense because I know they're so depleted and want them to do very well, try to score some points and keep the ball moving, that I forgot about mentioning the defense. Without this defense, I'm telling you, man, this defense came up big. Even they were depleted. And they came in and make plays after play. So, total team effort, offense, defense, and he's right, next man up. This team actually bought into next man up the whole year. They haven't had a full roster, I don't think, the whole year. If they have 1 or 2 games maybe all season, but they haven't had their full team out there without having people missing. So they bought into that next man up. It don't matter who you plug in. They're going out there and they're trying to make plays. And that's winning football. That can get you in the playoffs. That helps you grow coming in year after year, getting better. When you have a whole team, it don't matter who's out there. You can just plug them in and they can make plays. That's what D'Amico Ryan's built. And they're doing it very well. But yeah, shouts out to that defense, no doubt about it. Wouldn't have won this game without the defense, no doubt.
Harris had a really good game. He was playing physical, flying around. Desmond King played really well for just everybody. Did a really good job. I can name them all, but everybody did a really good job. But really proud of the D-line because that's where it starts. The way they were able to get pressure on Levis, all right, and the way our safeties and our corners played in the back end, it was awesome defense by everybody.
Singletary, he seems to just was that more of what they were giving you, or is that what your game plan?
Yeah, that was our plan. And, try to run the ball. We know they're a tough up front, and it wasn't going to be easy. But we had to stay after it. And Motor did a really nice job. The O-line did a really nice job of staying after their blocks and finishing. Motor, he had the hot hand, and we continued to ride him, and he showed up big for us. Oh, wow, what a play by Dalton there in the red zone. For him to come down with that catch, it just shows the competitive spirit of Dalton and just the strength at the catch point to be able to make that play is unbelievable play. Happy he made it for us to set us up there for a score. Yeah, Noah was very effective today. He made a lot of plays downfield. He was open. He was able to beat man coverage a lot. Noah continues to show that he's a threat for us at the receiver position. Yeah, with Casey just has the experience, right? He's been there, he's done that. He told the guys it's not his first rodeo. He's been there, he's won big games. This is a big game for us. He stepped up and did, he's been there before, so it wasn't too big for him. He was made the right plays, and he helped us, right? Guys were in the right position. We ran the ball well, and I think that's what helped Case and the offense by us running the ball well, which is something, we hadn't done well over the past couple weeks. So the way Motor ran the ball, the way Case played efficiently, Noah making big plays, Dalton, everybody stepping up when they needed to. And for me, it's just all 4 guys, right? I can't single out one guy on the defensive line because it was everybody making plays, right? And it's all about 4 guys rushing together, and that's what they did. Multiple guys got sacks because they rushed together as a unit. We knew we need to play better. From our outing the previous week, it just wasn't our brand of football. So everybody had a bad taste in their mouth. Everybody just wanted to come out and play better football, right, and have a chance to compete. And we did that today. We competed, and we came out on the right side. It shows that there's no quit in our team, and it shows that no matter what the situation is, no matter what the clock says, right, when we have an opportunity to win the game, we can win it in any form or fashion. And I'm proud of the guys, whether it's a game-winning field goal, whether it's a defensive stand, whatever it takes. Our guys have been battle-tested. They've been in those moments, so nobody is panicking when we're in those situations. Yeah, no adjustments needed. Guys just made plays. Guys were where they were supposed to be. Guys played with heightened awareness of what they were trying to do to us, and everybody just made the plays that they were supposed to make. Yeah, with the run defense, I felt like our D-line, again, the way they were penetrating, the way they were playing on their side of the line of scrimmage, it really stifled their run game. Right? We had a ton of tackles for loss. We were in the backfield a ton. So when you're able to do that, right, it kind of takes them out of the run game. All right, thanks, guys.
All right, that was D'Amico Ryans. Let's see what Case Keenum, the hometown hero, got to say.
What's up, guys? It has been a minute. Man, I've said this a lot of times, and I haven't really thought about what I was going to say up here, but wearing the name of Houston on the front of my jersey, which I've done for a long time, and to get to do it again and represent for our city, for our team, it means a lot. It really does. Second of all, this team, I love these guys. I love Seven back at home. Man, love that guy. I love 10. Davis is one of the best human beings I know. Great dude. And I said early on Saturday, that this was a game for both of those cats. Among, as well as the rest of the team. Because we got a lot of love in that locker room, as you guys can see, and probably it radiates. And so it's very special, and what a great way to get it done.
Gotta be careful here. Case Keenum gonna have me misty-eyed. What a telling story. But hometown kid, when a man goes up there and say he just Houston across the chest, want to play for a city, man, you can't beat that. You can't beat that or put it all the way in words. You just can't beat it.
Mm-hmm. Just it was a little scramble drill. I mean, we were working kind of left to right there, and just was able to escape up in the pocket, and Devin was my check down on the play basically, and he was able to break out of that and make a really good move with nobody on that side of the field. And I got him a ball where he could run, and he did a great job getting us in field goal range.
Down so many guys, having to step up to bigger roles, and then also being down, on top of all that, and still pulling this out. What do you think this says about the group?
Well, I think it says a lot. I think from top to bottom, room to room, we've got some really talented guys. I think Nick's done a great job, D'Amico, of putting this team together. We all have trust, and it doesn't matter who's out there. We trust that we're going to get the job done, and we did. We put ourselves in a hole early. A big mistake by me. I pride myself in taking care of the football, and that was, a really bad decision on a key play that didn't need to do that. It was an easy read front side, and got ahead of my feet a little bit, but. Man, our defense played incredible today. They did such a good job of keeping those guys, with DeAndre and, the big running back, man, those are tough guys to stop, and they did a great job today keeping us in the game. And, man, Emi finishing it out. Awesome team win, incredible team win. Hard to win in this league, hard to win in December when games matter in this league, and that one mattered a lot. Yeah, I think it's right along the lines of the same thing I just said. I mean, overcoming adversity. I think that everybody on this team looks at adversity as opportunity. Ready to overcome, ready to on to the next play, and you need that in this type of league. You know, if you're going to go and be a playoff contender, get to the dance, succeed in the dance, you got to be gritty. You got to be willing to stand up when you get punched in the face and get knocked down, get back up, and go do it. And there was no blinking on that sideline. Nobody blinked. When I threw that pick, came off, had everybody slap me on the back, say, "It's all right, we'll go do it." And we did. It was great. And just so happy for the McNairs, you know, to hug them on the way out, Coach D'Amico, this whole team, this whole squad, like I said, for the city. It's pretty special. Yeah. I'm built for this. I've been in a lot of situations. I've been in a lot of systems. Been in a lot of different games, and but God's made me who I am for moments like this, and it's you know, just trying to make sure that I'm ready when my number's called.
And it was called.
You don't have to get ready if you stay ready.
Glad it was called.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, there's always a lot of nerves and you know, different feelings when you haven't strapped it up in a while and had some real live you know, shots at it. So to be able to get out there and succeed and really show my team what I can do felt pretty good. So what's up, Drew? Motor's my guy. I think I've said that maybe 100 times, probably a bunch to y'all, but man, he made some incredible moves. There's some moves. I don't know if anybody else has a view of what I do. I probably should be carrying out my fake, but I tend to peek back and watch. He had little subtleties of movements that he sets up blocks and can make guys move, you know, around their blockers and then squirt through these little holes. Man, it's impressive to watch. He is an impressive guy and an awesome human being. Great family. His kid Miles, man, he's a little motor, mini motor, and he might be a better running back than Motor will be one day. He's already running around the house, but I love Motor, man. He's so crucial to this team, and he's coming alive at an incredible time of the year. So I'm excited about that.
All right, thanks, Dave.
Case Keenum, folks, came up big in Tennessee, carried his team, made enough plays. It wasn't just a fabulous game, but he gutted it out. He made plays when he needed to make plays, right off of mistakes. Got the ball down the field to kick the game-winning field goal. Hometown Case Keenum. Hometown favorite. You gotta love the guy. He's gritty. He likes to fight. He likes to compete. And he loves being in Houston. I think this is his second go-around. I think playing for the Texans. Houston guy, University of Houston. Gotta love it, man. You can tell where his heart's at. I'll tell you that. So a big game by him and a great decision by the football team to actually put him out there instead of Davis Mills. But I don't think Davis Mills had no saltiness about him, about Case Keenum going out there and starting. Like I said, it's a team unit. They all love each other. They root for each other. So it's next man up, no matter who's out there. Just make the plays. So great win by the Houston Texans. Love wins like this when you're not at your best. And especially in December, like Case was talking about, they're hard to come by. They matter. And to beat a grit and grind Tennessee team in their building, on the road, undermanned, outmatched, and pull it out. Great. Like I say, that was the most telling win of the season. I'm telling you. Huge. We'll go into the box score just a little bit. We'll just scan through some things. Real quick. Case Keenum, if you was wondering. 23 for 36, 229 yards passing, 6.4 on average. Had a touchdown. He had an interception. Good game. Good game. We're talking about a guy who hasn't played in a while, but he stays ready. True professional. Stays ready. He can go weeks, he can go months, he can go a year without touching the football field and come out there and make something happen. Loves his craft. Gotta love it, Case Keenum, man. Gotta love it. Devin Singletary, 26 carries for 121 yards, 4.7 on average. Man, this guy here, week in, week out. And it don't matter what happens early in the game when he's not picking up yardage, when he's getting stuff for 1-2 yards. He has big play capability where if you keep giving him the ball, at least 25 carries a game. 20-25 carries a game is what he should be getting, and he's right at that. But the way he's running the ball, like Case Keenum, he explained it. Shuffling side to side, setting up blockers and everything like that. But the guy, when he hits the hole, he's very elusive. And he's not looking to really dance too much at the line of scrimmage. He would dance and wiggle, but it's after he done passed the line of scrimmage. He's looking to pick up yardage. He hits the hole hard. He's going to give you a shake. He's trying to take it to the house. And for Dameon Pierce to be the starter for the season, he went out and got hurt. And to have a guy like this step right on in and don't miss a step, and you wonder why he's starting right now. Dameon Pierce, he don't feel nothing about that either. He come in, get his carries here and there. He understands what's at stake. You going with the hot hand right now. Because Dameon Pierce, he only had 1 carry for 3 yards, just to show you. So this team is trying to be built on being deep, next man up mentality. And for any team, that's the way you want to build your team. Because health and nutrition in this league is slim to none. You're going to have guys hurt. You're going to get banged up. So you got to have people available that's willing to go out there and play. Grit and grind, fight, whatever you can do to get a win. This defense, man, all year long, just the amount of points that they give up, like 16 points to Tennessee. A handful of games, man. Houston Texans, they win these games low scoring in the teens and keeping their opponents down from scoring touchdowns. It's remarkable. It's remarkable. 1916, Fairbairn knocked it through. Game time. That's what I'm talking about. Noah Brown. Let's go down here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Noah Brown. 8 catches, 82 yards. 10.3 on average, 1 touchdown. Played big. He's been playing big most of the year. Stepping up. Dalton Schultz, 4 catches of 58 yards, 14.5 on average. The biggest one of all is the one he took it away from that defender. He doesn't make that play, Texas don't win the ball game. That's what we mean by everybody stepped up. Everybody played a part. That was huge by Dalton Schultz, fighting for that ball down there, snatching away. That was an interception. The guy had it in his hands. Dalton Schultz said, give it here, on the way down to the ground. Huge play. And see, that's what Case Keenum does sometimes when he's in trouble. And if you want to say that's been a knock on him throughout his career, but that's a guy that takes chances. He's looking to win. Sometimes he'll put balls up there for grabs to try to get you to make a play for him. And that was the same situation there. He put it up for Dalton Schultz. Go ahead and make a play for me. And he did. I'm telling you, man, you do not want to go down the stretch with a guy like Case Keenum at quarterback. He's a gunslinger. He's going to go out there and take some chances. And more than likely, he's going to go down there and march him down to get a touchdown. He's heroic when he's throwing that ball. And that's why he was starting on Sunday afternoon. So, Desmond King, there's a lot of guys on defense that showed up. Look at those 11 tackles for Desmond King. Had 6 solo. 7 tackles, Denzel Perryman. Christian Harris, he got 7. So, guys stepping up big. Stingley with the knockdown, deep ball to Hopkins. He made a play on that. That was huge at the time. Petrie coming up big. Come close to interceptions, covering guys down the field. Just a good team win. Let's see. I don't watch Tennessee that much. I don't know if y'all do or not, but solid quarterback. I mean, he's got Tannehill out there on the bench, don't he? But 17 for 26. 199 yards, 7.7 on average. He threw a pick, no touchdowns. But you can see the future is bright for this guy. You can see that. Athletic, broke the pocket a few times, scrambled for some yardage, can throw the ball. So look for some big things from him. They didn't run the ball that well due to that defense. I mean, you got Henry with 16 carries for 9 yards. Man, that's defense. You able to pull that off? 66 yards as a team.
Oh, that's not good.
Rushing, Tennessee Titans. Come on, man. We outrushed them. We got 148. Hell of a job. Hell of a job. Receiving group, kind of mirror ours a little bit, but they didn't have a standout guy like we did in Noah Brown, who stepped up big. We had a few guys, as you can see here. Go up one more. Yeah, but Case Keenum, he didn't discriminate. He passed it around to everybody. To everybody. Take a peek at some team stats real quick. Go up right there. First downs, 21-14. Favored the Texans. 21 first downs. Third down efficiency, 4 for 15. There was 5 for 15. So pretty much knotted up there. Both teams didn't do real well on third down. Total plays, we had 72 plays to their 63. Total yards, 340 Texans, 204 Titans. Passing, 192 to 138. So we got them in passing and we got them in rushing. Turnovers at 1 apiece. Penalty yards, kind of close as far as the yardage. Just an impressive win. Impressive win by the Texans, no doubt about it. So like we always say, keep that train moving because it's going to get harder. Not going to get easier. Stay above, or at least stay with Jacksonville Jaguars, hoping they slide a little bit and you can go ahead and sneak in. It's all about finishing strong. That's all it's about. You finish strong, you give yourself a great opportunity coming down the stretch. Just get in the playoffs. It will be a hell of a successful season if the Texans just get into the playoffs. We worry about everything else when they get there. Getting bumped out first round or having to go to the second round, we're not going to worry about that. Just get there. You get there, it's been a hell of a year. Hell of a success. Hell of a success from where you came from. So I'm tilting my hat again. I don't have a hat on. If I can find one. But yeah, tip my hat. Outstanding game. But like I said, y'all almost gave me another heart attack though. At the 37-yard line, 2 timeouts. 3rd and 7 with a running clock, and you let it wind all the way down to 3 seconds to kick a 54-yard field goal. Whoo! Y'all trying to knock some life off of me, ain't you? Y'all trying to knock some life off of me. Let's try not to do that again. Come on, my heart can't take too much of it. Don't do that again. All right? So, Houston Rockets tonight. They played a champion in the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm just going to cover them real quick before I get out of here. Too much Giannis. Rockets played well. They hung with them all the way down the stretch pretty much. But they got too many key guys that you go down the stretch with, they're going to make plays. You got Damian Lillard out there. You got Middleton. You got Giannis. You got Lopez. You got all these veterans that know how to close in the fourth quarter. So the Rockets a little bit against themselves tonight, actually. Some calls a little bit, we got Emu Doka got kicked out of the ball game. You got Dylan Brooks kicked out of the ball game. Well, Emu Doka taking up for his player. He saw the call was BS. He decided to chirp a little bit himself, get himself thrown out. I don't know what was going on with that ref. It was a blatant push out of bounds. Sometimes refs just swallow their whistles or whatever they want to do. When they see a favorable or more accomplished team that you're playing against, they want to give them the benefit of the doubt or swallow the whistles coming down the stretch because they've won championships. They've been a successful franchise more than you have. So they want to go ahead and give them the call or no call at all. However you want to look at it. But it was a tough loss because the Rockets want to keep on winning games as well. Still early in the season, but they had their opportunities. But they're not no chopped liver. Milwaukee's not no chopped liver. So you'll take that loss and you just move on. And further down the season, you get the opportunity to play them again. You'll be more together on it and know what you got to do. But they hit some tough shots. Milwaukee tonight hit some tough shots. And Giannis was too much. They went to him a lot. Didn't have anybody who could really guard him. He was too quick, too powerful. Was laying the wood to Jabari Smith a lot. So he was too light in the pants to deal with the Greek freak. So, but other than that, it was a good football week, I would say. Monday Night Football, we got the Eagles and Seahawks going on. That's going to be another big one for the Eagles. Whether they lose it or not, Dallas losing just gave the Eagles a little more cushion. That's all it is. So even if the Eagles lose on Monday night, they still favorable. So, but yeah, man, outstanding. But Cowboys losing, I'm all for that. Make me feel good. I can sleep well every time the Cowboys lose. Buffalo Bills put it right to them. They came ready to play. It would be a shame if those Buffalo Bills don't make the playoffs. It would be a shame if they can't pull that out. But it'll be their own fault because they didn't take care of business early in the season. So don't try to play like all world now, like y'all, finally got it when it's just about too late. Now you got to win out. And hope a few teams drop, some games. Don't want to be in that situation. Not in December, you don't. But other than that, good football week. Basketball was good. So y'all enjoy yourselves, man. I'm going to get out of here. This is Slouchy Sunday. Probably going to run into Making It Monday. You know how we do these late ones. They kind of mirror and jump into the next day. We'll see how it goes. But thanks for y'all time and the new subscribers. Like I said before, appreciate it. And appreciate y'all time, and we're going to be out of here. Peace.